Hi friends, it's SAmaryllis. Welcome back to more of Wild Season. It seems like we're feeling a lot better after finally going to the doctor to get some medicine. And now that we are, we can start our investigation to Dr. Haze's disappearance. Remember that Darius wants to meet up next Sunday, so you should gather everything you can before summer night. That's easier said than done, though. If you ask just anyone, word will soon get out around town, and everyone might clan up, just as I did with Darius, so be careful. It would probably be best to start with people you're already acquainted with and branch out from there. So don't go to Rosalind right away? Darn it. It would also be good to keep tabs of everyone's accounts. That's what they do in detective shows, right? Well, good thing you've been keeping track of everything in a notebook already. Thank you, handy dandy diary. You're almost out of pages? Seriously? What kind of contrived crap is this anyway? Ready to buy one? Well, guess you gotta find a new notebook before you start into anything too serious. For now, perhaps you should start by talking to Jessica. Not only will her account help your investigation, but she might also know where to get a new notebook. Oh. Ooh, there's a knock at the door. Hey, Maribel! Hey! It's me, Jessica! Perfect timing, Jessica. That's almost as contrived as the notebook. Good morning! Wow, this is some fun music. You were awake, right? Sorry to just come over out of the blue like this. I was gonna, text you, but my phone's totally not working. Again. Anyway, I heard you were sick. Are you feeling better? You totally should have called me. I could have made you soup? I can usually do that without burning it. I think. Thanks for worrying about me. I still feel a little dizzy. I'm fine now, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. Oh, totally. Anything for a friend, you know? As I said before, us girls have to stick together. Just promise to check up on me when I'm sick, okay? Well, now I feel really silly for coming over. Oh, hey, so the bulletin board's finally back up again. There was a bulletin board? Was it by the racetrack? Oh, the mayor didn't mention it to you? I guess I understand why. I mean, it hasn't been up in, forever. A storm knocked it down a few seasons back, I guess, and no one's bothered to put up a new one up until now. I can go show you if you want. I know it's, weird for someone to come over and show you a bulletin board after you've been sick for a few days, but I haven't really seen you since the horse races, so it's an excuse to do something, as long as we don't go jumping in the water again, Jessica. Going to the bulletin board in town might be a good way to ask Jessica about Dr. Haze in casual conversation. Great! I'm ready to go be a loser and stare at a bulletin board when you are. Okay, I need to buy seeds today, because it's the start of summer as well. You go with Jessica to see the bulletin board in town. Yeah, I went back and checked and I actually lost a little bit of money with my turnip mishap. It was only 30 gold though, so I'm not going to redo it. I'm just going to keep going and accept my loss for what it is. So, yep, here it is. The bulletin board. Can you believe my parents had a 15-minute conversation about this thing this morning? I guess we aren't all that much better, are we? Wow, there's actually a lot of stuff on here already. Is it odd jobs? So yeah, basically the bulletin board lists all sorts of things. Reminds you of holidays, places sometimes run specials that they post here, all sorts of stuff. Ooh. Oh, there's also sometimes ads that people post when they need help. Yes, I can do odd jobs. You know, grow so many of this, deliver so many of that junk. You've probably never done anything like this before, huh? Don't worry, it's pretty laid back. If you don't pick it up, someone else likely will get it done. But maybe you should try doing some just to get to know people better. It could go a long way to getting people to accept you here, you know? Well, are they going to accept my help to begin with? I mean, Rosalind will surely throw my turnips on the ground if I ever gave any to her. Well, now might be a good time to ask Jessica about Dr. Haze. What's up? Yeah, I'll ask her. Accuse her of murdering Dr. Haze. Ask her directly. Bring up a flyer for the clinic. You mentioned a flyer for the clinic. Oh yeah, the clinic always runs some sort of special at the beginning of the month. I always like the spring one since they have medicine half off. Ooh. It's a real lifesaver. But yeah, the clinic's been doing this since I was a kid. A lot of the other stores run promotions too, so look out for them, okay? Huh? Dr. Haze? Why are you bringing her up? You explained that the mayor told you that she moved into a bigger practice, but you heard from somewhere else that she might have disappeared. I'm guessing Dr. Jansen mentioned that to you, huh? Dr. Haze has been missing for, I don't know, 3 seasons now? Her family's been in town for, a long time. I think even longer than my family, and the general store's been open for pretty much ever. I was still in college at the time, so I've only heard the basics, but she just up and disappeared one day from how I understand it. I'm guessing Dr. Jansen made you uneasy about it, huh? It's not necessarily his fault that he's suspicious and all. Linda told me that her dad interviewed 2 doctors or something before Dr. Jansen, and both didn't want to come since they were told Dr. Haze disappeared. Well, I mean, I wonder why. I guess I'd be pretty upset to move to a place only to learn that it might not be safe for me, especially when people lied about it. But don't worry about it, okay? I know it's a strange thing to hear when you first move into a town, but stuff like that, never happens. Dr. Haze is also kinda an oddball, I guess? So honestly, she could be anywhere. She kinda seems like a person who just take off, you know? I know it sounds hopeful to think like that, but everyone liked her, you know? Not that Dr. Jansen isn't great. Dr. Haze, she just belonged here, you know? To think that someone did something, well, it's just not possible. But anyway, moving on from that sad subject. I might have told Mom I was ready to get us some coffee from the inn. Oops. I'm sure I can make up some excuse. Anyway, I'm happy again that you're feeling better. Take a look at the board and see if there's anything that interests you. I'll see you later. Oh, hey, Maribel? Listen, don't go around mentioning Dr. Haze to everyone, okay? It's kinda a sore subject, and well, it's just not a good idea, alright? Now seriously, see you later. According to Jessica, Dr. Haze disappeared a few seasons ago and hasn't been found or heard from since. I didn't ask Jessica about the notebook. Gosh darn it. She mentioned that perhaps why the mayor told Darius that Dr. Haze moved on to a bigger practice is because he interviewed 2 doctors beforehand. However, neither wanted the job due to the incident, so the town felt it was best to lie. All this information seems true enough, and yet... Why doesn't anyone want to talk about it? Jessica mentioned that Linda told her about the other 2 doctors, right? Perhaps you should speak to her along with some people you're already acquainted with. I'm not friends with Linda, though, and she's Rosalind's daughter. Before you get started with all that, though, you should probably find a notebook. Somewhere around here should sell them, right? Maybe the general store? Errand person, go. Client Mary. Hello, errand person. My name is Mary, and since you're a person who errands, I need you. Come find me, okay? Bye-bye. Rewards. No rewards. Okay, I need to write this down because I have quite a few things to do. So, Mary has some errands. Linda and others for Dr. Haze. I'm only gonna ask people who are friendly to me. So like Diego, the Carpenters. I think that's about. I mean, I'm certainly not gonna go talk to Rosalind about it. She does not like me at all. I don't know if anyone else likes me, honestly. Okay, and then I need to buy seeds. And I need to find a notebook somewhere. Okay, I think I need 22 seeds. 22 seed packets at least, to start me off. Because, for summer, let me get that started. Okay, so let me accept this. It doesn't list any rewards, but that's fine. I want to be more friends with, Mary. So, okay, cool. I guess that's the only request right now. Errand person, go. I do want to be more friendly with Mary, because... I mean, I've talked to her a couple times and she still doesn't seem to like me, so... okay, oh, I just walked right up to Carl, alright. Good morning, Maribel, what can I help you with? Huh, a notebook? We usually carry them, but the last few were bought this morning as soon as we opened. What the heck? Sounds about right. Why did she need so many? Was it Mary? Oh, sorry, drifting off there. Don't worry, I'm sure we have an extra one in the back for inventory. I'd be happy to just give it to you. Please wait here, I'll go get it. Carl, that's very nice. Oh, Maribel, good morning. You're here early. Where's my husband? In the back? Thank you. Why are you mad at me? I bet she had a powwow with Rosalind to talk smack about me. Sorry, I thought we had some, but I was mistaken. Oh my gosh. I'd be happy to let you know when the next shipment comes in. You're lying! Sorry. Is there like some notebook conspiracy? Jeez. I need seeds. Well, that just happened. Where else in this town could you get a notebook? The inn might at least have a pad you could use in the meantime. It's worth a shot. Should find a new notebook before doing anything else. I need to buy seeds! Maybe the inn has it. Fine. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I accidentally ran, and when you run, you just go whatever direction you're facing, so it seems like because I was facing up, I just ran up, and then... that's what happened. Anyway, here's the cat inn. I need to get this done so I can plant my seeds. Here's Mary, I accepted her request. Oh, Maribel, good morning! Huh? A notebook? Are you gonna start a diary? No? Oh. Where to find a notey book? Rick always gives me one, so I don't know. Oh, maybe you should ask Alice. She always knows this kind of stuff. Let me go find her. I don't think Alice hates me specifically, she just doesn't like me. Who bought all those notebooks? Was it Rosalind? I'm gonna suspect Rosalind about everything. Oh, Maribel, welcome to the Cat with the Fiddle Inn. You don't need to grab a seat, you know. Maribel needs a notebook. Huh? A notebook? You know, usually when you're looking for miscellaneous items, you look for a place that sells miscellaneous things. You know, like a general store. Don't tell me you seriously thought you'd find one for sale at an inn. Oh, you already checked there? Sorry, I don't expect common sense around here. I know, because Mary. I don't actually know where Rick keeps them. I'd grab him for you, but he's out of town, and well, let's just say Barry won't be much help today. Anyway, the one we have... are made for the waitresses. I don't think they'd help you for whatever you need them for. What do you need a notebook so badly for anyway? A diary! You quickly explain that you need it to keep track of your finances. You're just starting to keep track of them now? That's a good lie. I check at the mayor's office. I'm sure he has some lying around somewhere. Hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye-bye! I'm guessing they're not gonna let me go back to the inn either. No luck, you're right. Should a notebook really be this hard to find? Maybe you should try the mayor's office like Alice suggested. You're not exactly happy about it, but what other choice do you have? I need to talk to Mary for errands. Okay. Well, at least it tells you. Where did my map go? Didn't I have a map in the corner before? How do I make my map appear? Is there some shortcut I don't know? Oh, apparently I need basil for Mary, but I don't know where to get that anyway. Ooh, the plane. How do I open my map? Do you just press M? N? No, okay. Let's just go... I went the wrong way. I swear I had a map before, right? Let me move my mouse so I can see the time. Okay. Oh, hey, Will. You're just standing at the racetrack? Hey, Maribel. What's up? I won't ask Will. You okay? Later. Why did he exclamation point me? Well, this is annoying. I can't be friends with people if I have to ask them about stuff. Well, here's Linda. Guess I can ask her anyway. Yes? Remember that you should ask about Linda, about the previous doctors her father interviewed. However, you should probably wait until you have a notebook to record it in. You're looking for a notebook? All of ours have Bedford's seal on it. Sorry, they're for official use only. Why do you need one anyway? To ask around here, it must be important. I'll help you. After all, what's a simple notebook, right? Wait here. Wow, Linda! I guess she feels very powerful to help a peasant like me. Wait for Linda to return. I'm gonna run into Rosalind. Oh, okay. Here, a gift from me to you. The first few pages have a drawing or two on them, but other than that, it's just like new. You received what seems to be a pretty, splendid princess notebook. Think of this as my way of making you a little cuter. Enjoy. You sadly pocket the glittery notebook and your key items. She even gave you a pen with it. But it's even gaudier than the notebook, which shouldn't be possible, but here we are. Well, is that all you needed? Now that you have a notebook, you can ask Linda about Dr. Haze. I'll ask her because they suggested it. You start by asking Linda about Dr. Haze's disappearance. Oh wait, I wanted to ask her about the doctors, not Dr. Haze. I wanted to ask about the doctors they were interviewing, not Dr. Haze. Oops. Dr. Haze? Interesting. I love a good bit of gossip. Let me guess, Dr. Jansen mentioned it to you, You at least try to explain that you've been worried since hearing about it, and you want to make sure you move to somewhere that's usually safe. Are you sure you aren't just interested for the thrill of it? After all, how often is it that a person of relatively high status just disappears out of the blue like that? It's almost like a movie. Well, I guess Linda just likes to gossip, so maybe it won't be bad that I asked her. Sadly, I don't have much more information than Dr. Jansen does. Believe me, I asked nearly everyone. Nothing that interesting has happened around here since before I was born. Well, besides you mysteriously showing up anyway. But no one had anything interesting to say, and at this point, many treat it as though it might as well not happened. Interesting that a place can move on so quickly from something like that, I'm sure anything Dr. Jansen told you filled in all the other blanks. I cannot be of any more help. You asked about the two doctors the mayor interviewed before Darius. Dr. Jansen's a little miffed about being lied to, huh? That'd be so boring though. People really need to learn that a life without drama is not a life worth living at all. I wouldn't worry too much about the other doctors, Maribel. They didn't lead to anything even resembling drama. Dr. Haze, though, well, I'd like to learn what you find out about that as well. This town could stand to be shaken up a bit. Enjoy your lovely notebook, Maribel. I hope it helps you keep track of your finances like you told Alice it would. Oh! They've been talking. Linda kicked you out. However, you finally have a notebook. It took longer than needed to find, and it is an embarrassment overall to be seen with, but, well, a near loss is a win all the same in this case. Now you can freely ask people around town about Dr. Haze's disappearance. Be careful who you ask, though. It might not be good to tread where Darius already has, and it seems like the town is already talking about your every move. Well, let's get started. So I guess only ask the young people? But Darius talked to everyone already. While flipping through the notebook, a small piece of paper falls out. It looks like an ad of some kind? Investigative sidekick wanted, is it Panka? Looking for a smart individual who can help me find the truth. Interviews on Summer 1 at the Cat with a Fiddle, 5 p.m. Okay. I got the notebook. 5 p.m. in interview. I bet it's Panka. She She has like a sleuthing outfit and everything. She hates me. It's fine. I wonder if Darius would have talked to the little kids. I would be sitting furthest from the stage. Serious people only. I have to turn in early. I bet it's a kid. What is this? Did Linda write it? It sure seems like she ripped it off the bulletin board or something. And despite the abrasive tone, you can't help but think it might be connected to Dr. Haze. You decide to pocket the ad and go to the Cat and Fiddle Inn around 5 p.m. But the strange help wanted ad in your key items. Until then, you might as well start asking some people about Dr. Haze. A smart individual. I don't know if I'm qualified. Ponka thinks I'm pretty dumb. Okay, I need to talk to Mary. Hi, Mary. Oh, Maribel, hello. You look very you today. That must be hard to do. So, what do you want to talk about? No. We didn't talk about anything. I wanted to ask her about my request. Or I guess her request that I'm fulfilling. But I guess it's just getting her some basil? Whoa, it's like there's hearts and a unicorn in the background. Maybe, I wonder if I won't be able to investigate until I talk to people. Wow, look at how glittery this is. Okay. Let me grab some seeds first. Honestly, that's the most important. And I guess I'll ask people who are friendly to me. Is there anything else on the bulletin board? No. I don't know where to buy basil. Maybe at the general store? Because it's not like we've been able to pick up items. There's the Mare and Rosalind. Okay. It's general store. Hello, Maribel. How can I help you? Corn. Cucumbers. Carrots! Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that these are summer seeds. Ooh, there's more bait. Worms. So jigs, these are the kinds that we had before. And then prawn. While not a popular bait, prawns are known to attract an uncommon variety of fish, such as flounder. Small baits that are used to catch fish that feed on the surface. It attracts fish from Little Bear Pond. I don't even know where Little Bear Pond is. How much is this? 50. All the special ones are like 50. Oh, I can't just... This is annoying. I wish I could see all the prices right at once. Mixer. Corn. Fodder for Oh, so corn is what makes fodder for animals. Popular root vegetable. Great for asking your local doctor how he's doing. Salads are pickled. White flour. High blood pressure. I wonder if I should try growing corn first of all, and then saving some for my cow. Okay, doesn't look like there's basil here. You briefly wonder who was the first one to look at a cow and think, I'll drink what comes out of it. Unless, do chickens also eat corn? I mean, I know that they do industrially, but I don't know about in the game. Okay, I'm gonna grow all corn. Actually, okay, I'll get one of the cucumbers and one of the carrots just so I can see how long they take to grow. In case, like, for corn, it takes a weirder amount of time. So I will buy one of these. Wow, it's 160? Whew, expensive. Okay, that's 55. And then I'll get 20 of these. Because I had 22 squares total. Man, I wonder if I'm going to have to chop all of those things down. Why didn't they want to get me a notebook, though? That's so rude. Wow, that's so expensive. Oh, boy. Alright, cool. Well, I'm definitely not going to ask them about what happened. I don't want to lose my mouse. Okay. I'm not going to ask anyone in town because I'm not friends with them. I'll ask Diego, but first I want to plant my seeds. This is such fun music. Is this summer music? Oh, I'm going to have to chop all of these. Okay. Let me get that started. Yeah, after reflecting on this, I wonder if the reason they withered was because I didn't bother watering any of the plants after they were ready to harvest. I just like kind of gave up. Well, because in the other Harvest Moon games, I'm pretty sure once they're ready to be harvested, you don't have to like keep watering them, and like you don't have to harvest them right away either, I'm pretty sure. But I wonder if this happened just because I didn't water them. Like maybe that's just what happens when you don't water your plants for a single day. Again, going off of other Harvest Moons, it usually just seems like... I need easy grow. It seems like... Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on these because I just don't want them to go to waste. What was I talking about? feel like I'm not centered. I'm like really worried. Oh my god, please. Okay, good. What was I talking? Harvest Moon. Ooh, these look different. Corn is interesting. Sorry, I just want to get this. This requires like so much concentration because I'm just like so nervous. Okay, now I'll water these now because I'm already here. What was I saying about other Harvest Moons? I have no idea. Oh, that's right. If you miss a day watering your crops in Harvest Moon, or watering them twice a day or whatever you need, usually what happens is that the crop just grows slower. So I'm not sure if the mechanic is the same here, where the plant will just grow slower if you miss a watering day, or if it just straight up withers, like what happened with my turnips. So if anyone has also played Harvest Moon, anyone else has played Wild Season, and has experimented on their own with these different things, please let me know, and we can all just learn together. So corn is definitely interesting looking. It doesn't just look like seeds. It looks like there's a little sprout going on here too. But let's see, what else can I ask? I asked Jessica, who I am best friends with. Diego is friendly to me, so maybe I'll ask him. But it's not like we're really friends, really. It's just that he's... I don't know if I should ask people who are just baseline friendly to me. Because we know what their intentions are. Like the old lady at the wine vineyard or whatever. She's pretty friendly. I think I'll ask her, because like I can't just ask no one. Like I can't just ask only like the kids or whatever. Well, some of the kids already don't like me anyway. Well, let's see. I can ask Roy. Roy is friendly to me. Frank's kid. If I can catch him, I feel like I never see him. And I'm guessing I'm meeting Ponka later today at 5. Man, it's already 1 p.m. I still have to sickle all those too. That is top priority though, because I need to get these seeds started right away. And seeds are so expensive. I thought I had a lot of money. Oh, I missed. I thought I had a lot of money at 2,000. Can't believe I missed this one. But it's a good thing I didn't buy an animal. Or maybe I should have right away. Oh, it's empty. Oh jeez, I can't wait until we can upgrade our watering can. Because this is absurd. I don't know if I should ask Frank, Frank, because he was nice to me in the beginning, but he's obviously still very wary of me, because every time I talk to him about, when he's muttering to himself about so many crates of this and that, of carrots, of wine, milk, etc., he always, oh, I can't believe I missed another square back there. He's always like, oh, you heard that? Sorry. So, I don't know. Certainly not gonna ask the middle-aged people. It's already 2 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna chop these. Getting sick really ruined my day. Nah, I don't know if it's efficient. It's usually more efficient for me in terms of time to go like row by row or column by column, but I don't know how long my stamina's gonna hold out. I don't know how much time I have, so I'm gonna do it this way. Just to make sure I'm gonna get it done for what I can. This is already clear here. That's weird. Why aren't they automatically going in my shortcuts key? Because the turnips did that. Is it because they're not the first slot? It only does it for the first slot? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. The seed bags, I mean. I don't know why they're not automatically going onto my 9 shortcut. Is this still stuck on turnips? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Okay, this is empty. Another one here. And this might be the last. Oops, sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna water these and then I'm gonna run to the inn because I need to make sure I meet up with whoever the mysterious detective is, who I'm sure is Ponka, who I don't like, but that's fine. Oh, I guess Lily is kind of friendly to me. It's mostly the young people who are friendly to me. Oh, it's almost already 5. I missed that one down there. It's empty! Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna go to the inn. Hey, it's Frank. Sorry I have nothing to ship today. 5 p.m. Okay, so the person's sitting furthest away from the stage. I'm letting little kids... Why did I go this way? I'm foolish. Incorrect. There's Gavin. Oh, they're outside. Furthest from the stage. You take a moment to look over the Help Wanted ad one more time. I will be sitting furthest from the stage. No one's here. Might as well take a seat. You wait for a while. No one's even come over to ask for their order yet. You're starting to wonder if this was just a prank, or... No, not just you! Aw, man. Of course it's Panka. Can't be just you! So many people should have gone over to the board today. They must have seen what I wrote. Why did Linda tear it down and put it in her notebook? You sheepishly hold up the ad. You took it down? Why would you take it down? That was the only one on there. Oh, you ruined everything. I could have at least had tryouts or something. You aren't exactly what I was expecting either. You could have put it more than one. I didn't take it down. I found it. Yeah, right. No one else from town would have just ripped it off the board. It had to be you. Ugh. Okay, Panka, focus. This isn't a complete disaster. Remember what she told you. Adapt. You can't control everything, so you gotta adapt. Who told her that? She turned away from you, but you can still hear everything she's saying. Can't believe you thought this was an encoded message from Linda or something. Just start over and see where it goes. Can't sink a ship until it floats, right? Seeing as you're the only hireable person due to tampering, I'll go ahead and let you continue onto the one-on-one interview. Let's see here. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to interview for the part of investigative sidekick with my newest venture that hopefully won't get me in trouble with Eddie. This isn't what it's supposed to be like at all. All the good detective shows pairs together people who are totally the opposite of each other, but they're forced to work together for the greater good. Well, you already hate me, so doesn't that fulfill that? Like in this one show, right? One detective's been with the force for like years, and he's paired with this jerk who just spouts smart stuff all the time. It just rubs him totally the wrong way. And they investigate a string of murders by this devil cult all along the countryside while dealing with betrayal and divorce and self-loathing and stuff. It sounds kind of like Supernatural. It was so cool. It's just me meeting you in some bar to interview you. So uncool. Wait. We hate each other, so that's perfect, right, Panka? I can totally make this work. We are forced to work together since we don't know how billboards work. I'm pretty sure we won't get along, like, at all. And I can be the jerk who spouts smart stuff, but is totally smarter than you. Congratulations, you're hired. Is this girl insane? So, down to business. I have our very first case already lined up for us. Okay, it's no murder or anything, but let's just say I have an interest in its completion. I wonder if she was friends with Dr. Haze. Maybe that was the she was talking about before. See, my brother Panko and I were usually dragged in to help with any of the race days since Eddie and Steven are forced to run the thing pretty much all by themselves. The past horse race, though, was on a Thursday, and my honestly idiotic brother decided he'd fake sick so he didn't have to go to school that Friday. This was the past year, in fall, I guess, when I wasn't here, because the last one was on a Saturday. He pretty much wanted a 4-day weekend. A 4-day weekend where he spent 1 day working and 1 to 2 in bed, but his stupid thought process isn't the point. Anyway, he tried to blackmail me into not telling Eddie his plan, but I found a loophole by suggesting Eddie take him to the clinic the next morning to be checked out. The look on his face was hilarious. The best part is that the nurses totally called his bluff and scared the heck out of him. Anyone who falls for anything they do is such a dork. Like me. The not funny part is that after he went crying to Eddie and got grounded, he told me that he's got something that's gonna get me grounded for life. It's stashed somewhere in his room, I'm sure of it. I didn't believe him at first, but he's been locking his room ever since. He's never done that before. So we're gonna break in and solve the case so I don't get in trouble. Sound good? I guess. I was looking for a bit more fight since we're supposed to be opposites and all, but we'll get that shtick down later. And I guess Watson's been a pushover in some Sherlock Holmes stuff. I think I can work with this. Glad we're in agreement. I'll come to your place in the morning. Bye! Oh boy. Hanka ran out before you could stop her. You're now part of a detective duo, whether you like it or not. Maybe she'll forget it in the morning. Smart individual. Maribel, hi! What's up? Oh, I want to ask her about my errand. I'll ask her about Dr. Haze. Dr. Haze? Nope, I don't know where she is. Sorry. But now thinking about it, nobody else does either. It's been a long time since she's been in town, huh? The last time anyone saw her was last fall around the time of the Harvest Festival. Ooh, Harvest Festival. She seriously made the best harvest soup for it. You see, at the Harvest Festival, on the last day, everyone at the stores makes their own harvest soup. There's usually only... Wow, there's a lot of typos here. There are usually only places that serve food really do it. But Dr. Haze, she No matter how many times you try to get Mary back on track, you can't get her to stop talking about the damn harvest soups at the harvest festival. Oh no, I'm supposed to be gone! Bye-bye! Okay. Mary's testimony was added to your notebook? Oh, she's out of here. It's almost 7. Oh, Panka's still here. Oh, SAmaryllis. Hey. She calls me by last name. What she need? Ask Panka? Yeah, I'll ask her. Dr. Haze. Yeah, she committed suicide. What about it? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You ask how in the world she knew that. Well, think about it, SAmaryllis. Well-known doctor disappears one morning. Police find no sign of foul play, no witness accounts, no body, no nothing. Body and witnesses are one thing, but no foul play? Everyone's touting around this skipped town idea, but nothing was taken from her house. Nada. I'm supposed to believe that she brought all new things and didn't take even one thing from her house? That's way less likely than her going off somewhere to off herself. You ask Panka why you think she would want to kill herself. What? I don't know. I didn't know Dr. Haze enough, okay? I don't know how much Eddie cared, but Denise was very strict on making sure I stayed away from her, and I swear, that girl has eyes on the back of her head. You're right, though. I lack motive. I can't close the case for good unless I figure that out. I gotta check a few things. Keep looking, Maribel. Later. Ooh. Panka's testimony was added to your notebook. Why are people, like, disappearing? It's weird. Why are you gray? That's a lot of barrels. Maribel, hi! What's up? We can talk about anything. Is that all I can talk to people about right now? That's sad. What if I just want to talk to them for fun? How do I... Oh, I have to go to actually the notebook tab. Okay. It says I recorded it in my notebook, but I don't see it. Is it somewhere else? Or is it just like very arbitrary and they say I put it in my notebook but I really didn't? Okay, I really need to get my seeds like going. I really need to get those going. Darius doesn't come back until, well, I'm not going to see Darius until next Sunday either, so it doesn't matter. Summer 9. I gotta get these done. Oh, I have to get water in my watering can. This takes so much time. Didn't get to talk to my carpenter friends today, which is an absolute shame because they are my best friends. But I haven't needed to chop any lumber in a little bit, so at least I'm not wanting for space right now. Okay, let's chop these. That's the hoe. This is the scythe. Okay. What a shame. My turnip children. Couldn't sell you. I think I should be good on stamina for today at least. Well, I'm a little afraid to try, but at least it seems like if you accidentally use a hoe on something, it won't, like, completely get rid of it. Because in other Harvest Moons, like I keep saying, sometimes you can accidentally use your tool on things that you don't want to. Like your pet dog. Something that I thought was interesting in More Friends of Mineral Town was that, like, a wild dog would come and, like, harass your animals if they weren't in a fence. So, like, your dog would go chasing after it to try and get rid of it. And, like, you can also chase after it with, like, and try to hammer it or axe it or scythe it to death to get it to leave your farm. But, like, you know, your dog's chasing the wild dog, you're chasing the wild dog. Sometimes you accidentally hit your dog when you're trying to get the wild dog to leave. So, poor doggy. It's a very dangerous life. And my sister always waters her chickens by mistake for some reason. I don't know why, but she's been complaining to me about it. Oops. Oh, I got that space anyway. I thought I didn't get it, but I got it, and it's all good. Okay, so let's throw the seeds down here first, because it's already clear. It's been a long day today. I haven't had corn on the cob in a very long time. I just want to be centered. Please let me have this. There you go. I have not had corn on the cob for a very long time. I don't actually know how to cook it, really. It's messy, but it's fun every now and then. Oops. Oh, it's already 10 o'clock. I wonder if you automatically wake up the same time every morning, or if it's determined on when you go to bed. Because I've been going to bed in like early afternoon in this game because I haven't had stuff to do. But I think I've been waking up at 6 every day. In other Harvest Moon games, I say it as if Wild Season is a Harvest Moon game, but in Harvest Moon games, wow, that was a strange square to water, but I'm glad that happened. I just skipped the second one. It would be determined on when you went to bed, so like you would need to buy like an alarm clock or something if you wanted to consistently get up at a certain time of day. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it for today. I mean, I guess it should be okay, and I still have stamina. Maybe I won't recover as much stamina if I don't sleep until the next day. That would be bad, but I don't think I would really need stamina. Oh, it froze. Maybe it's saving. Okay, that always makes me worried. That watering can. This is the third time? Third or fourth time that I've had to fill it up. Okay, gotta scythe these, and then we can get going to bed. Okay, I'm committed. I'm gonna scythe all of these. Actually, man, I don't know if my stamina's gonna make it with all of these. Kinda worried now. I'll do this chunk first, just to make sure that I can get seeds planted here. I still don't know for sure if time passes when you're inside buildings. It almost seems like it does, but I don't know. At least it doesn't pass when you're talking to people, I think. Oh, it's gonna be close on stamina. So sad about these turnips. Okay, I'm just gonna do these. I'm scared. I'm gonna do these seeds first. And then I'll do those. So if I pass out and go to bed, that's fine. I like how when you pass out, you just automatically, like, wake up in bed. Like, you don't wake up, like, just sprawled on the field. Because that's what would really happen if you passed out like that. Okay. We water these. I know it's only 3 more, but I'm just worried. I want to optimize what I can after my terrible turnip mistake. So if you guys are playing Wild Season and are a little behind me, then you can save yourself some of the trouble since you already kind of know what's going to happen at the end of spring. So that's already 1 a.m. Okay, I'll chop until I pass out, and then I'm sure it's fine if I miss this day. Man, that meeting with Ponka took like 2 hours. Whatever, Ponka. Okay. Let's pass out. Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's perfect. And then I will go to bed. Good thing watering doesn't take stamina. Okay, thank goodness. And then water this. I see like 1 pixel of stamina right now left in my stamina bar. It's kind of funny. 2 a.m. Ah! Terrible watering skills. I'm glad plants don't die from overwatering in this game. Man, okay, so you guys know about that pothos plant that I was talking about before that I bought recently? Well, turns out I am a terrible plant mom. And I've, apparently, like, when leaves start turning yellow or they're rotting or something, like, you're supposed to pluck them out and throw them out. Like, don't let them decompose into the soil. I'm just gonna finish my story and then I'm gonna go to bed. But, you're supposed to just pluck them out. And, so, you know, I was tugging very gently on the leaves just to see, like, if the roots were rotting or whatever. And about half of the leaves, like, came out. Like, I was tugging very gently. It was kind of just like in Jenga or Tumbling Tower, where you poke very gently at the different pieces in the tower to, like, try and see which ones are loose and which ones you can pull out. Well, that's what I was doing with the plant. I wasn't pulling very hard, but, like, half of the leaves just came out of the soil, and, like, the roots just looked like they were rotting. And, like, I haven't been watering this plant at all. Like, it's literally just been, I don't know, getting humidity from the air. Like, that's literally all that's been happening this whole time. And, like, the leaves are yellowing, and I think the roots are rotting. And isn't that an indication of, like, overwatering? And, like, when I touch the soil, it clings to my finger, which means that the soil's wet. So, like, I don't know. I've been trying to move it around. Like, maybe it needs more light. I honestly don't know, because, like, I think I live in a north-facing room, so I don't get very much light in my room. Plus, I had to tape plastic over my blinds to get the heat insulated, because otherwise I would have terrible, terrible, terrible condensation, because the ceiling around my window is so bad. But also because of that, I don't open my blinds, and I'm wondering if, like, the fluorescent light for my lamp isn't enough when I'm home. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. This plant is dying so fast, and I feel so bad and also embarrassed and disappointed in myself. But, yeah, the leaves are down to half size. I plucked a few more leaves today. They just came loose from the soil. So, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to do. If any of you are natural green thumbs, please leave tips in the comments, and I will definitely try them out. So let's save, sleep and save. Yeah, let's sleep and save, and I will save in the top slot because I am not going to redo my turniping, even though it was a terrible mistake. Hey, my stamina completely recovered. Okay, let me just note down that I have 397G left. It feels much too early to be up. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been SAmaryllis playing Wild Season. I hope you have a great day, and do remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Bye-bye!